Well. Just saw a rainbow today, and I think this is like the first time I actually saw a rainbow in my life. Maybe. So, anyways, the main topic of today's video is that obsession is basically worshipping. So, yesterday I had my English literature exam, and on the way I saw an attractive girl, and I went up and talked to her. And we had a pleasant conversation. I didn't hit on her or something like that because, reasons. Maybe I disclosed the reasons some other thing. So I didn't hit on her. I just talked and left. Simple as that. Came back at home and I was like, okay, should I have hit on her? Should I have hit on her? Not. Think, overthought a little bit, and then end up in an thinking argument with myself. I just thought, and eventually I came to the conclusion that I gotta fuck. I need more women. Basically, yesterday it was a very bad conclusion, but we came on that. After that, slept, and at night, I had some really horny thoughts, and not gonna lie, I was indulging in them quite a bit, and I do, because in night, if you're high testosterone, you will have horny thoughts, and it's okay, it's normal, pretty good. But that should be only in the night when you are sleeping. But when you are early not, when you are up in the morning, in the early morning, let's say, at that time if you are horny, that kind of makes you makes you weaker, makes you a little bit lazier, yes, makes you a little bit lethargic. Of course, that doesn't mean you won't have morning wood. Morning wood is very good. Wake up feeling a little bit horny, then get off the bed, then make your own bed, and then go to and do some exercises. It's just a W of a routine I have, and I will suggest you that you do the same. So, anyways, I just went and did the morning routine and stuff, like I always do. But then I realized that my soul isn't at peace. In my inner self, I feel that it was a little bit empty. And normally it is not empty. Then I'm like, why is it empty? I analyzed it, and then I came to a conclusion that, I was obsessed about sex a little bit too much. And because of that, obsessed about sex during nighttime, fine. But obsessed about sex during daytime, that's nah. I obsess over Krishna and my works and my goals. These three things that I obsess over, and obsessing over these three things makes me at peace. So yes. Other than that, obsessing over women and sex in general is very bad. It will fuck up your mental health, anxiety disorders, and who knows what happened to me. And I'm like, nah, it's just lame shit, and I won't think about it. I'll just think of my goals, my work, and God. Simple thing. And really, it makes my soul very, very, very peaceful and very happy and very fulfilled also. And I will suggest you do the same. And that's it. Obsession is worship. If you keep on thinking that you are bad, and actually it implies on every single thing that obsession is worship. Think whatever you are obsessed over is gonna pretty much change your physical realm. If you are obsessed over let's say your ambition, your purpose, then you will be working 24/7 for the ambition and for the fulfillment of the ambition and fulfillment of your goal, like you should. And if you're obsessed over, let's say, woman, you will be obsessed over chasing woman, and you won't get any woman because you have neediness, and women dislike neediness, and you will be fucking depressed because you aren't getting any woman. And when you get woman, depression will go away, but you won't get any woman because you are starved of woman and you are needy. That's why. Never ending loop, basically. So simply work on building the garden, and hopefully the butterfly will come automatically. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm like not suggesting that you shouldn't do cold approach, because I also do cold approach, and cold approach is quite good. And by the term of cold approach, I mean that you see an attractive woman, you go up to her and say like, "Yeah, hello, miss. I found you very beautiful. Are you single?" Simple as that. I think I'm gonna do even much more cold approach, because in this realm I'm a little lacking. Like self-analyzing, and I find myself a little lacking in this realm. So I'm gonna practice in this realm even more, so that I can get even better at cold approaching. And when I see a beautiful woman, I can like approach her in an instant. So yeah, that's the whole plan. And obsession is worship again. If you're obsessed over your goal, your God, your purpose, you're worshipping them. You're obsessed over any bad thing like sex, woman. Obsessiveness over a woman is not good. Woman should be obsessed over you, not the other way around. It's not really bad. It's not really bad, but it's very bad actually. Obsessing over woman and sex is very bad. Don't do it. Neediness. I think I like wasted a year obsessing over the one woman I had crush over. She didn't even look at me. But nowadays she comes and talks to me, pretends we are good friends, but she said no. So a woman who said no is instantly unattractive to me. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, again for the fourth time, obsessiveness is like worshipping. What you wanna worship, it's your choice. It's totally your choice. And whatever will be the consequences of the worshipping will be your fault and your responsibility. So hopefully you will take the responsibility very, very, very seriously. That's all.